describe an average day or like a normal day in troops, like over. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, it depended upon the location. If you were in the barracks, as I was in May of 1944 in Fort Huachuca, out in Arizona, Reveille was at 6 o'clock, and you got up, you washed up, you went to breakfast, then you were back in the barracks, and you made your bed, and you cleaned up the area, and then about between 7 and 8, you did things that you were assigned to do, and that day you may have a 10-mile hike or a 20-mile hike where the whole platoon or the whole battalion would march for 20 miles. So there was a certain rhythm to the things that you were assigned to do. You may be assigned that day to go on the fire range from 8 until 12. Or you may be taught hand-to-hand combat from 1 o'clock until 5. So so when you were in the United States and in training, it was one thing. Well, when you were overseas and on the front lines, it was another thing. And basically, you were, if you were not attacking, you were in set positions where you would build defenses and arrange perimeters so that you'd have interlocking machine gun fire. So if anyone attacked you, you could deal with it. And at that time, basically, you napped most of the daylight hours. You would because there wasn't that much to do. And the evenings, the nights especially, you might go on patrol to probe the defenses of the Germans or the Italian troops that were in front of you. So there are quite a few things that you would do, but basically being on the front line was very, very boring. You only at the time when you were being attacked or you were attacking, was there any particular, what would I say? I don't want to use the word excitement.
Action.
Action. Good enough. Good enough. So for the most part, you would clean your weapons and get ready for the next attack. And you always knew that when the weather got better, that you'd go on the offensive. And the Germans were always up on the hills or the mountains above you, and basically you would attack up those areas to try to get around them, or to take them from the front. So it depended upon where you were as to what you did. The meals you ate just before dawn, and usually after nightfall, because that's when the ammunition would arrive. That's when the rations would arrive. Because if it came up during the daylight, they would be observed and either shot at or shelled. So basically things occurred after dark.
What was it like being in segregated